Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Skyfactory. Today, as you can see, I've got some inventory problems, and I think I want to sort things out. But something else that is bugging me really badly is the fact that these chests are getting filled up with things that we don't want. So that is cottonwood leaves, which are essentially pretty useless. Sticks, which are also pretty useless. I mean, they could get into the furnace, but that requires a lot of manual work. And oak wood, which is kind of useful, but when we got so much of it, it just becomes a hindrance, really. So I think for today's episode, what we wanna do is we wanna get a sorting system that only leaves behind acorns, resin, and saplings, because those are the most essential things that we want. So yeah, I'm going to head into a creative world to come up with some sort of solution that we can use. And this is what I came up with. These what do you call these crates right here? They store 4,100 items, which is 64 times 64 stacks, I believe. If I'm wrong, then maybe it's 64 times 32, I don't know. Either way, they sort it into these nice little drawers. You can see what's inside, a thing which I found to be really amazing, actually. And so what I think I want to do is I want to have the chest on top with a hopper bonsai, and then we use thermal expansion or thermodynamics item ducts to transfer the items. They are pretty cheap. They only use a bit of tin, and then we have to get some hardened glass as well, which is kind of a bummer, but I think we'll manage it. And then it needs the servo, which is a bit of iron for the standard one, and then we can later upgrade it to be even faster. And we can also create the pipes. But for now, for the setup that we have at this moment, I think this is going to be more than enough. And so the way it works is that the closest inventory that accepts an item will go to that item. So if we just have the items that we want in crates, which are closer to the chest where we extract the items from, it will automatically go to that storage unit. So when we have saplings, the saplings will prioritize to go here because it is closer to the chest than, for example, down here where they otherwise would be accepted. However, if this is full, then they will travel down here. And I think what we want to get down here, instead of a chest, of course, we want to get a trash can or trash bin. So just all the items that are overflowing, we can just get rid of them altogether. And so yeah, that's the sorting system I think we should work on next. Yeah, heading back to the survival world. Alright, guys, we're back in this world, this standard survival world. I think we'll just do the ones that we have right now. So the sky orchid plus 1 slime sapling, and then so yeah, let me do that whilst I guess we're gonna do it in a speed up, and hopefully yeah, it'll be good. Alright, so first off, I needed to clear my inventory. Probably already passed that already, and then I just destroyed the bonsais of the first ones. I had to clear out the smelteries, because in order to get the pipes that we want and the servos and such, we need to make tin, and we actually also need iron. And so what I did here sorry, what I did right here is I made a an automated smeltery, and the way I automate my smeltery is just by getting a clock. Yeah, so we jump in a bit, hand forward and back. Right now I'm making crates, which are the ones that are storing one item, 64 by 64 of one item. And I mean, they're really handy, and they just make a nice overview. But yeah, So right here I decide to take down the melter, the porcelain melter, to attach it to a clock and to make an automated sort of automated smelter. So the way it works is that the hopper draws items from the chest down into the smelter, and then the smelter smelts it. And when you have a clock, or the faucet is actually reacting to a redstone input, so when you have a clock next to a faucet, it can automatically pour when it gets a redstone pulse. So if you get a clock, then you can automatically smelt items in that need. And so right now I'm just tinkering around with the design, trying to see, can I make an upper? No. So yeah, should maybe rearrange the hopper and the tree hopper, because the normal hopper you can make an upper, so which would make it easier to access the chest essentially. And so as you can see right there, just had to tinker about a little bit around with the tick speed. Of course that's gonna vary from metal to metal, because all of the metals have different melting, what do you call it? It takes a different time for each metal to melt. Sorry, I'm trying to make the hardened glass to make the item ducts, which I then later find out but I don't actually need. I just need to melt down some lead. So because I thought I needed the opaque ones, or well, the non-opaque ones, yeah, which are actually like harder to make, because you need you need to make obsidian as well instead of just lead. As you can see, I find it out here. So yeah, so I should probably make opaque ones in the future. I don't know how well they connect with the non-opaque ones, but yeah. And then the trash tin can, I probably didn't show you how to make it, but that's just a bit of iron and a chest. So yeah, it will void anything. It's called the trash void inside JEI. So yeah, it will void any items that you throw at it. So yeah, which is nice. Yeah, I'm having a bit of a thing with my throat right now, so that's why I'm coughing so much. Some of it is also edited out, so don't worry. And yeah, I don't actually know how I got it to work without the servo being like being attached. So, but either way it worked, and yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. Maybe I actually don't even need a servo. But I'll have to test that out in survival world. Maybe if the hopper bonsai just automatically pours out into anything they can come into contact to. I don't know. I'll have to test it out in the next, in between the next episode and this one. Yeah, just checking to see if it works, because I was a little bit amazed that it still worked without the servo. Normally the servo requires a redstone signal to turn on, but this time it didn't, which kind of amazed me. You learn every day. But yeah, so that's the sorting system. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is how the system works. In between episodes I will probably work on what do you call it? I will do this for all of the things, as well as I will automate it so we only get what we want, as well as probably next episode we should try to figure out a way to probably do this for all of our, just turn all of our metals into amber and then smelting it through here. But other than that, it's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I really hope to go back to the more tutorial-esque route instead of just a let's play that. I mean, tons of let's plays out there, but I really want to make it a tutorial first and foremost for those of you who are trying to take on Skyfactory for yourselves. So yeah, Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in my next video.